Hello guys and welcome back to Piofiore 1926. We are still with our beloved Dante, but he's already gone out for the day. So, we are stuck with Giulia.
Oh. How to be a proper housewife. Oh.
No, it's not Nicola, okay?
No.
Though Nicola was more direct to us last time and be like, stay at home.
Mm.
And she was like, okay. Which is better because I don't want to see Theo. But maybe we can get Henry on our side. That would be great. Because I don't want him to be against me in this story as well. When we already have Raul to deal with. And no Loki to protect me. I miss you, Loki. But
You
yeah.
have Leo.
Yeah, but Leo's not Loki, okay?
No. Operation Human Shield.
So let's just have Julia say the sentence again and get going.
ダンテ坊ちゃんでしたらもうお出かけになりましたよ。
I see. I took a seat for breakfast, feeling sorry that I missed my opportunity. We still haven't apologized. I returned to my room after breakfast and found myself doing nothing but staring off in a daze. Make candy for him, woman! I lay down in bed with the hope of regaining lost sleep, but all that came to mind was him. Yeah, that's what happens when you're in love. Along with the memories of my earliest days here. I wasn't permitted to leave the manor. Dante and I clashed back then for different reasons. It's how she falls down from the thingy, isn't it? Dante leaves the heroine behind at the Falzone Manor. Sensing something bad is about to happen, he heads back to discover the heroine attempting to escape from the balcony.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's one of my favorite scenes.
What's going on over there? No.
It's for you to read.
Da da da.
Yeah, I didn't see them. I was thinking it was floating. Oh, man.
Ah, fuck off. A chill ran down my spine.
何かとても嫌な予感が。
Oh no! He sounds really worried.
Just before I left, I remember what she said. That's you.
May I accompany you? No, I was sleeping. I don't need to step outside. I can stay in the car.
It was in consideration for her safety that I needed to refuse her desperate plea.
いや
Da, da, da.
まさかだろう。まさかそんな。
Yes, Susna. It's horrible to read.
A childhood memory flickered through my mind, the image of her at the church.
Oh!
Her golden hair flowing in the wind as she ran through the garden, gracefully climbing a tree.
いやいや、確かに小さい頃は多少おてんばだったかもしれないが。
Oh my god! Every time we play this game, Dante's being more wholesome! How can he be more wholesome than wholesome? He's most wholesome, okay? Oh no.
今はもう大人だし、立派な淑女だろう。さすがにそんなバカなことはないはず。
バカな。
I still could not quite what? I still could not quiet this ominous feeling. God damn it. I was not far from the manor when I decided to head back. It was when I saw her do the superhero move. I knew my fears was justified, but watching it unfold before my very eyes was another thing.
何をやってるんだお前は。
That was so cute. That was such a moment. That was such a moment. And it
Whee!
was just when we got out of the Nicola and Young situation, game 1.
I was able to sprint forward and catch her in my arms before it was too late.
Strong Dante.
Huh? A wave of relief coursed through my body. I had taken her under my custody for her sake. Even if I couldn't explain my every intention, it wasn't because I wanted to harm her. However, we were in the mafia, and the fact of the matter was that we were detaining her against her will. Perhaps I had not fully understood what it meant to be placed in such a situation. God damn it, why do you use this font of color? While I considered myself a man of honor to an outsider, I was nothing more than a criminal. I had grown up seeing violence, smuggling, torture, and even murder as normal. Oh, I love that.
そのマフィアの屋敷に保護されて詳細な説明もなく軟禁状態に置かれる。確かに彼女が命の危険を感じて逃げ出そうとしてもおかしくはない。
He's so thoughtful. Precious Dante.
I regretted how I dismissed her anxieties and the concerns she voiced to me before. I did not want to involve her. That feeling haven't changed. I had to think about what to share with her so that this wouldn't happen again. Fucking hell. That's the worst about reading this at all. That is that white font and almost white background.
I wasn't permitted to leave the manor. Dante and I clashed back then for different reasons. My train of thought was quickly interrupted by a knock on the door.
俺だ。話がしたい。開けてくれ。
It's always Dante that comes to me to apologize and do things, by the way. He was also the first one who said love you. Just saying.
That's true.
Dante?
My
I quickly
prince.
jumped off the bed and hurried to the door. When I opened it, I saw Dante standing there with a nervous look on his face.
中に入っても構わないか。
It's always alright if you want to come in. Yes. I nodded, stepping back a bit to allow him inside. Oh, he's close. I took a deep breath to steady myself. Dante? Yeah. Dante looked me straight in the eye as he spoke my name.
Lilliana.
The sight of him
There
made
we
the
go.
words I wanted to say get caught in my throat again. Oh!
That's a flower.
Dante, his baby rose again. In the silence that followed, Dante gently held out a single red rose.
昨日は本当にすまなかった。
I was at a complete loss for words. I am.
言い訳にもならないが、小さなことで嫉妬してお前に当たってしまった。 そのテオという青年とお前が親しげに話していたと聞いて。
No, I was in the wrong. I'm so sorry. The sight of his anguish pained me as well.
リストランテでのこともだ。お前に嫌な思いをさせていたと気づかずに。
Oh no! He's precious. Dante looks stricken by guilt and a deep sense of remorse.
本当はお前の笑顔だって誰にも見せたくないくらいに思っている。
Oh man, how is that toppable? I don't know. This is... Oof.
独占欲ばかりが強く、嫉妬して、お前の気持ちに配慮できず、傷つけてしまった。
It's not your fault, Dante. I should have been more forthcoming so that we could talk about it together. Please forgive me.
お前は悪くない。これ以上お前を悲しませないように。
This is at the moment the best moment in the game. And not to forget the time when Leo was holding me in his arms. In the Gilbert Bad story.
お前を大切にできる男になりたいと思う。だから。
The uneasy haze that had been clinging to me since that night finally lifted as Dante spoke. It was my turn to relieve him of his distress. I slowly extended my arm towards him. Thank you, Dante. I forgive you. I took the red rose into my hand and we fit the burden that he had been carrying with him. You gave me roses like this before. When you lied to me that Sister Sophia died. I've not forgiven that.
Yep.
I cried for Sister Sophia.
But she was still alive.
大切な女の子を傷つけてしまった時は、こうやって謝るんだと。小さい頃、ジュリアに教わった。
How did you grow up being so nice? I don't know. Hearing that made me curious. Ah, when you were younger? So you've been giving roses to girls ever since you were younger? No! No! I've
You're-
been going back!
You dense mother.
Oh my god! Why am I asking something so stupid? I asked him somewhat hesitantly. Slap her! After momentary silence, Dante shook his head and spoke.
ごく最近までこんな謝罪をしたことはない。小さい頃から目を惹かれる女の子というのはいたが。
He means you! You stupid fuck! Stupid character! Oh my god! Help me, Jesus, help me.
そのことは親しくなかったからな。謝罪するような出来事はなかった。
Oh man. I see. No, character means you! She was only a little girl from ages ago. Help me, Jesus, help. Despite being a fully grown adult, I couldn't help but feel a twinge of jealousy. Oh my god! Of course, I couldn't admit that to Dante, but maybe learning more about it would help. You know, I'd really like to hear more about your childhood sometime.
そうだな。
You've asked him that before. Dante smiled, looking me straight in the eyes.
だが、俺にとってお前以上に大切な存在はない。それだけは信じてくれ。
I need to ask him RCT just because he's so nice. I want to read that sentence again, please.
だが、俺にとってお前以上に大切な存在はない。それだけは信じてくれ。
Oh, Dante. Of course I trusted him. I nodded happily in response. No! Dante sat wrapped around mine, holding the rose, and we looked into each other's eyes. Why is there always a midnight story? Secrets.
Yeah.
I had a moment! Nicola? The Francesco Manor.
I was invited to the Francesco Manor. A number of the prominent members of the family whose loyalty have been secured by Raoul one way or another.
そうだね。君たちの言う通りかも。ダンテにはファミリーを任せられない。
No. Nicola would not betray us. Okay.
From
all the characters, I trust Nicola not to betray Dante, okay?
そうでしょうとも。これからはあなたの時代ですよ、ニコラ。
The one with the daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Sandra. Fuck off, Sandra.
Hello. I'm the biggest fan.
Yeah.
そんなことを言うとラウルに叱られない
確かに。あなたとラウルの時代ですね。
Just kill them all. Or maybe they are.
Maybe.
先のことを本気で考えているなら、君たち当然他の人間にも声をかけているよね。
Nicola.
Hmm.
Nicola being Nicola, I don't like it.
ええ、まあそれはもちろんです。
どのくらいの人数がこちらに傾いている？
Nicola is trying to figure out who he has to kill. Can you guys make me a list?
まあそれなりに順調ではありますよ。ただ現在のカポの権威もそれなりに行き届いているようで。
Which Star allegiances? Leo? I don't know.
この調子だと当初ラウルが想定していたより少なくはなるでしょうな。
そう。僕の方からも声をかけてみるよ。現状の詳細を教えてもらえるかな？
He's making a list.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in the Christmas song. He's making a list.
Who's naughty, who's nice?
Oof. Dante's hand wrapped around mine, holding the rose, and we looked into each other's eyes. It's kissy time. I leaned close against his chest, embraced in a comfort in his warmth, feeling as though I entrusted myself to him completely. I was so grateful I had another chance to apologize. The overwhelming relief melted away the last remnants of worry from my heart. Dante and I were having an enjoyable chat over dinner as usual. Leo looked on at us with a happy grin on his face.
じゃあそろそろドルチェを持ってきます。
Oh, Leo. They stood up to leave the salon, and as he passed me, spoke in a quiet whisper.
昨日はちょっとぎこちない感じでしたけど、仲直りできたんですね。よかったです。
Oh, Leo. Our number one fan. No, number two, Sister Sophia is number one.
Number one fan. What the fuck?
I will never forget, like, what does this newspaper say? Our boss being with different women? Dante would never touch a woman. It was so
What
great.
the fuck? Yeah.
Leo comes in defense, like, Leo,
Mhm.
I smiled and nodded, and Leo nodded back before disappearing into the kitchen. Perhaps he heard what Leo just said, or maybe he just had an idea of what he whispered. Dante let out a sigh.
ジュリアにもニコラにも心配されている。他の構成員にまで知られていないといいんだが。
He mumbled to himself with a frown when suddenly someone entered the salon. Nicola.
お食事中に失礼します。カポ、例の件で報告が。
Sergio.
わかった。執務室で聞かせてくれ。
Dante stood up at once and left the salon. Before Senor Jeremy followed after Dante, he gave a quiet glance my way, as though he's the evil one. Although no words were exchanged, something in his eyes didn't feel right. Uh-oh. Is it kidnap time? I was studying my room after dinner when Dante came in to visit. Are you all finished with work today?
ああ、問題ない。急ぎ確認は必要だったが、それはもう済ませた。
The stony look he usually wore while he was on the job began to fade away, and the kindness in his eyes returned.
続きを教える約束が伸び伸びになっていただろう。だから、お前さえ良ければ、今からどうだ？
So cute. Really? That would be wonderful. I smiled happily and headed over to the desk with Dante. As his eyes fell upon the book that lay open, they widened in surprise.
また難しい本を読み始めたんだな。
Nicola gave it to me. He said he's already finished it, so...
She'd been practicing.
Dante?
いや、かなり難しい内容だし、先に株と経済の話を説明しておいた方がいいな。
Yeah, just now. Stock market. He paused a bit before continuing.
資金を調達したいとき、株式を発行し、それを売るという方法がある。株式を買うというのは、その紹介の将来に投資することだ。うまくいけば、株式を買った側は紹介の儲けの一部を配当金として得ることができる。
So a person can make money from buying stocks from a business they think will be successful? Thanks, characters, for explaining it to me. Which would also mean that you would lose the money if the business went bankrupt, right?
ああ、そういうことだ。配当金を得る以外にも、株式自体を売買することでも利益を出すことはできるが、どちらの方法も必ず儲かる保証はない。場合によっては大きな負債を抱え込むことになる。
I get business administration lessons from Dante. That's interesting.
Well,
That sounds difficult.
だから、無理にこんな本で勉強することはないと思うんだが。
Really don't need to. Well, learning something new is always fun, so I'm happy to give it a try. And what I'm reading is related to what the family is involved, right? Dante hesitated for a moment before nodding in response.
ああ、そうだ。ニコラのアメリカ行きも株に関連していてな。ウォール街へ行ってもらう予定なんだ。あいつは英語ができる上に、こういった知識にも明るいからな。
The great Fitzgerald. As we continued our chat, someone knocked on the door and called out to us inside.
レオですけど、カポってここにいますか？ニコラさんから電話が来てて。
Nicola-san.
Oh no, sad Dante face! Dante sighed and stood up from the chair.
行ってくる。すぐに戻れると思うが、遅くなるようだったら先に寝ていてくれ。
Okay, understand. As the door shut behind Dante and the room fell silent, I turned to face my desk again. Wall Street stocks. It seemed quite complex in practice, but the basic principles behind it were easy enough to understand. With that in mind, I focused my attention on the book to resume my studies. Then again, if this MC wouldn't understand business administration topics, it would not be me. I could not associate with this character any longer.
True.
Okay. Okay, Dante?
そうか。洗い出しは済んだか。短期間でよくやってくれた。
It's Nicola.
引き続き裏を取ってくれ。
No.
慎重に頼む。決行は予定通り、
I'm still
来週
scared
に。
he dies.
I still think he's safe. I had no intention of confronting Raul yet.
Confronting?
Confronting, yeah.
We're not comforting Rar.
Yeah, I was
So
also like, huh?
comfort for Rar. There's only punishment.
There, Yoshio's. He had the ability to assemble this cadre, yeah, of descendants of orchestrate my takedown. Oh, okay. And likely had the connection to the government.
They give you all the hard words. It's funny as
Yeah.
hell.
Oh, fucking hell. I need more information related to his contacts there. If I could take out those supporting him from underneath, he would lose his footing. And once I managed to cut him off from his connection, the rest would be simple.
ところで、彼女にどう説
Oh,
明す
he's
る
on the phone.
How will we explain what to me?
伝えるつもりはない。
気持ちはわからなくもないけどね。僕だって同じ立場なら話さないかもしれない。
You would fire? Sure.
でも、どうせ後で慌ただしくなるんだよ。今のうちにある程度教えておいたら。 彼女はその屋敷で暮らしているんだ。知らないままにはしておけないと思うよ。
何度言われても同じだ。彼女に話す気はない。
Bum.
With that, I set the receiver back down in its place.
Oh no. Not telling me is always a bad thing. Oh,
すまない。待たせたな。
finished already? I was a bit surprised that he was able to wrap up work so quickly.
ああ、大した用じゃなかったからな。
What? It was super important. Why are you lying? Really? That's a relief.
気を使わせてすまない。もう少しすれば色々と落ち着くと思う。
Oh, Dante, why are you taking a page of the Nicola playbook again? Oh, Dante, even Nicola told you to tell me. Oof. I smiled and nodded at his reassurance. Dante and I continued our study session for the remainder of the evening. Then Dante decided to go into the torture room.
Yeah, apparently. What the actual fuck? After a few days, Nicola's investigation led us to locating and capturing a person of interest.
Theo?
As we expected, our interrogation revealed that he was connected to Raoul.
Oh man, I don't want to be tortured by Nicola.
Raoul. The details he provided were enough for us to connect the dots and confirm our suspicion.
簡単には殺すな。
Boom! Dante?
Okay.
I don't want to stand on the Dante's or Nicola's beds. I don't want to be on anyone's bedside.
I glazed over as I instructed my men to handle the rest, and then walked back upstairs from the underground prison.
Different zone torture methods. Who the fuck? Who is Marco Calderoni? Is it our Marco? No. Did he die? No. No, he's no. Yes? No. I'm super confused right now. Is that our Marco, police Marco?
Who other Marco should it be?
I don't know. Is he called Calderoni? Okay, let's see. Yeah.
他の遺留物は見つかっていません。争った痕跡も特には。殺害現場はここではないでしょうね。
だろうな。
Oh yeah, it is our Marco. I got so confused. Normally they wouldn't write the names of the side characters up there. Like, not of Marco at least. It would just be like others.
Yeah.
遺体の目は潰されていましたが、顔にそれ以外の傷はありません。
Oh, Nicola!
Oh well.
Nicola.
That happens.
Oh no!
体のあちこちに無数の傷がありますが、どれも致命傷には至らないような浅いものです。死因は正面から頭を撃ち抜かれたことですね。後頭部はひどいありさまでした。そして遺体は船にくくりつけられていたと。
溺れ死んだわけでも腐ってるわけでもねえ死体が港にな。
Well, if he was shot in the head, he probably wasn't drowning, Marco. Marco! I don't have to be in the police to figure that out, you know?
徹底的にいたぶられて死んだ後は港に捨てられたってとこか。
Well, Marco's not Sherlock Holmes, that's for sure.
これはマフィアの仕業ですよね。
まあだがファルツォーネとビスコンティの関係は良好なはずだ。
Which means they might have offered one of their own.
マフィアは敵以上に身内を殺す生き物か。
This was a warning by the looks of it.
What's with the We know what went down.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, toy.
今日港で死体が上がったそうだね。
ええ、そう聞いています。
噂では船にくくりつけられていたらしい。見つけやすいようにという配慮かな。しかもその死体、2日前から連絡がつかなくなっていた彼によく似ているそうじゃないか。
Shocking.
顔の傷は少なかったというから、人相がわかるように配慮してくれたのかな。ほんと、することが父親によく似ている。
What? He insults Dante? Calls him like Silvio? Hell no! How dare you?
カッポ側に動きを察知されたとは。爪の甘い男でしたな。
そうだね。ま、一人減ったところで私たちには特に影響も出ないだろう。
He sent a message to you all and you're like, you know what? I will try harder!
Yeah.
所詮彼らにできる最後の悪あがきだよ。もう体制は消したようなものだからね。
I rolled my eyes 3 times. A week passed. I spent my days as requested in the quiet safety of the Farzone manor. Finding myself once again reading in my room, I suddenly heard a knock on the door. I'm coming. Nicola? Nicola, what brings you here?
ちょっと君と話がしたくて入っていいかな。
Are you third wheeling again? Sure. Not at all. Please do. It was very unusual for Nicola to pay me a visit, thankfully. I stepped aside to let him in, wondering what could have prompted it. Dante. Nicola picked down the corridor behind him before shutting the door. Something is hiding from the others. Oh no! Anyways. He's always hiding everything from the others, character. What could he be telling me that he didn't want anyone else to hear? Probably the other thing. It's been a while since I've seen you, Nicola. The entire past week he had been particularly busy and noticeable absent from the manor.
今抱えている仕事が片付きそうなんだ。そのことを先に君に伝えようと思って。
Okay. Me. Nicola looked at me in a concerned way, then spoke quietly.
明日、粛清が行われる。
Okay. I expected that.
組織内であまり良くない動きがあるんだ。一部の幹部たちがファミリーの現体制に、つまりダンテに不満を持っている。
Then
ラウル・ギルラン大王がファミリーを裏切ろうとしている。カポである俺を追い落とすつもりで一部の幹部たちを抱き込んでいるようだ。
are you referring to Raul? Well, Dante did tell me a little bit. Nicola seemed surprised by my response. There was a momentary silence in which he thought to himself before speaking.
そうだよ。ダンテから聞いていた。
Yes, I mean, he didn't tell me everything. I wasn't expecting a confrontation like this to happen.
きっとダンテはできるだけ君には秘密にしたいんだと思う。その気持ちはわからなくもないんだけど、やっぱり僕としては君に知っておいてもらいたくて。
Nicola just does whatever he wants to. Dante can't do
Yeah.
anything.
No, Nicholas just
だから伝
doing
えに
whatever.
来た。
No,
僕が
just
教えたってダンテに話してもいいよ。
Nicola is just like la 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 la. No, I won't say anything. Thank you for letting me know, Nicola. Nicola smiled a little.
じゃあ僕はもう行かないと。
Wait, be careful! Don't die on me! No, Nicola, please! As I watched him leave the room, my hand rose to my chest over my anxiously beating heart. A day passed since Nicola's visit to my room. It was already time for dinner. Dante was sitting in his usual seat, but Nicola and Leo were nowhere to be found. Carlo's favorite place to nap recently has been on top of any books he finds laying open. He's so cute that I can't bring myself to wake him, so I usually just call it a day. As Dante and I conversed over dinner, I recounted to him the events of my day. Wow. Not much to tell you. I tried my best to appear cheerful so that he would notice how tense I was feeling after yesterday's news.
そうか。あまり根を詰めても良くないからな。カルロが止めてくれたのかもしれない。
Mama.
また近いうちにお前の勉強の続きを見てやりたいところなんだが、今週は特に外での仕事が多かったせいで処理したい書類が溜まっているんだ。せっかく早めに帰ってこられたのに、今夜は執務室にこもりきりになる。すまない。
Don't worry, understand. Maybe next time when things are less hectic.
あ、そうだな。
Aww. Smiling through me, Dante. The rest of our dinner continued as usual, with neither of us addressing what loomed in our minds. I'm waiting for Meanwhile story. Meanwhile, with Nicola and Leo. Bang, 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 bang.
No. Meanwhile, meow. And then just in the time, meanwhile, still with Carlo. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Phew. As I closed the door to my room, I let out a sigh of exhaustion. I couldn't seem to take my mind off what Nicola shared with me yesterday. It took every ounce of effort for me to behave normally during dinner, but I wouldn't be surprised if I still looked somewhat awkward. Dante would normally be able to see through me. But with everything going on, Dante's focus was probably elsewhere. And he had so much work to do tonight as well. Yeah, there we go. As soon as we finished dinner, he wished me a good night, then walked down the corridor alone to his office. Orders. Let's go. No, Dante! I was excited.
Where's the Carlo adventure? Oh. I gave my orders over the phone. A decision that would challenge the future of the family.
ああ。やれ。
Boom.
Do it. Words that will reap the life of many. Those loyal to me would obey and get the job done. And those responsible for those deaths would be my sin to bear as boss of the Falsona. Boom, boom, boom.
There we go.
それじゃあみんな、手はず通り
Alright.
に。
わかりました。アンダーボス。
Radio. After watching the men depart on my orders, I stepped into the car. Without a word, the driver set off. I had room reserved at the hotel in Falsa. I would be using that room as a hub tonight, awaiting the reports to come. That sounds like a happy time.
Oh, sorry. I was so excited. As soon as we finished dinner, he wished me good night and walked down the corridor alone to his office.
今夜のワインは実に香り高い。我々の未来に乾杯。
Nappen.
なんだ
Oh, it's Leo! Leo's killing people, I told you!
Yeah, our men marched in to ambush the traitors. We hit most of them, but a few survived, and we're now returning fire from behind cover.
No,
God
Leo,
damn
don't
it.
die!
That's fine.
一人は逃がすな。お前らは向こうの出口を抑えろ。
Domenico! Domenico took the front and to lead the men in our squad. For being such a friendly guy, he sure could get aggressive during a fight. Bang, 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 bang. Then again, it wasn't friendliness that made the top guys in the mafia so powerful. It was the amount of guns.
Shoot him, Leo!
Huh?
Really?
I quickly turned to the right and spotted the guy aiming at me. In an instant, I shot him between the eyes. Headshot.
Leo! You're killing people! Oh no! But you're so innocent!
Not anymore. Now he's a man.
Innocent is over! I said they are all murderers after all.
He's a man.
ジョーちゃんの感動のが俺を待ってる。さっさと片付けてやろうぜ。
I got some sweet cannoli waiting for me. I breathed a sign of relief and turned back around. Then suddenly I noticed a gun pointed at Domenico. No! Your cannoli!
No, Leo! No way. Leo is dying?
No.
But I can't lose looking at Leo in the same story. Oh no. No. Feeling overwrought, I decided to sleep early to quiet my mind. I turned off the lights and slipped into bed. Oh my god, Leo's hurt or dead! Unfortunately, lying still in bed wasn't helping me as much as I thought it would. I felt so ruthless in upholding the rules. That much I knew. Years ago, everyone in town heard rumors of the blood purge that happened, including myself. Dante is part of the mafia. No shit, Sherlock Holmes. He was the one who held together this powerful criminal organization. And I knew many would die in the purge tonight. Leo, I don't want to accept that lives could be lost so easily. Yet I understood it was something that needed to be done. I lay consumed in those thoughts as the night went on. But the Leo is hurt! Do something!
It's fine.
俺だ。
全班からの完了の報告が届いた。終わったよ。
What's happened
Domenico is
with
eating
Leo?
cannoli.
そうか。被害は
怪我人が少し、と言ってもかすり傷程度だ。抵抗はほとんどなかった。
Okay, he's only hurt. Hopefully.
せっかく先に見せしめを出してあげたんだし、もっと警戒しているかと思ったけど。裏切りを企む側ほど前回からあまり学習していないみたいだ。
Is it me or you?
You.
Okay, the incident that Nicola referred to was known as the Blood Purge that took place years ago. Balone was a witness to a series of unexpected shootings in different parts of town. Rumors spread of a young boss who took over the Falsone family being behind the chaos. It was said that Dante Falsone was murdering all of those in the family who opposed him. The town people accepted that as a fact. However, there was more to the story. Those who opposed me made attempts on my life in broad daylight, wherever they could find me. That was the beginning of the chaos. Those shootings were twisted into rumors that served to undermine my character. The Falsone family's younger boss is merciless. He will not forgive those who defy him. He killed without hesitation, even at the expense of the townspeople's lives. The rumor spread like wildfire. I have gone to great length to assure that civilians were not caught in the line of fire. But the aggressions continue escalating until rampant gunfire became a daily occurrence. Which is why I decided to purge the family of bad blood by whatever means necessary. Thinking I was simply a pampered brat, they thought nothing of my invitation to the banquet.
What? The Red Wedding?
It's the banquet of bullets.
Man!
I had each and every one of them killed. Among the traitors were my distant relatives, Raul's parents. I had no intention of justifying the past. The mafia's hands were covered in blood. The fact of the matter is, I'm a murderer.
Like all the other characters in this story.
Yeah, apparently. Huh. This was the second time I ordered a purge, so I assumed they would have prepared themselves for the possibility. Apparently not. I didn't want to hit them individually, as it would be risky and hamper our progress. Which is why I had my targets guided to gather in one place at around the same time.
お前がうまくやってくれたおかげだ。それとジェルミもだな。
ああ、うん。家の中はひどいありさまだろうね。後でちゃんと弁償するよ。
Jeremy offered his home for our strike and invited our targets there for a gathering. The last gathering. I spoke with Nicola about our next step for tomorrow, then ended the call. I hesitated for a bit before stepping out into the corridor. It was already midnight. She must have been sleeping by now. Still, I found myself walking to Leah's room, quietly taking hold of the doorknob. Seeing an eagle fly by. The door wasn't locked. I carefully approached the bed, so as not to wake her. As I expected, she was already asleep. I felt my shoulders relax at the sight of her peaceful face. Carefully not to breathe too loudly, I drew closer and gently brushed my fingers against her hair. Oh, is it still me?
No, it's me. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
checking the time. I lay consumed in the thought as the night went on. As the night wore on, I still couldn't sleep. I tried to lie perfectly still to trick myself into thinking I was already asleep, but to no avail. As my mind flitted from one thought to another, I considered getting a glass of warm milk when
Eagle.
the door opened and Dante came into the room. It was dark and he looked tired. He didn't seem to notice that I was awake. I missed the timing to greet him and for some reason decided to close my eyes. I could sense that Dante was moving slowly so that he wouldn't make a sound. He moans, even though he's only touching my hair. He was stroking my hair. What should I do? Wait, what? Keep pretending? No, don't keep pretending, woman. That is actually how I die. Keep pretending is how I die. What the fuck? 48. I guess we take a stop here. Then it's more exciting next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit's going down. Carl has a setback, but I guess he will still come with for us because he still has the big players, Gilbert and Theo.
Oh, and now he's pissed because Dante just killed his parents.
No, the parents were killed in the past. That was the point. He was pissed at him. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. Dante's
Yeah.
great. Once again, proving to me that he is top contender. And thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye bye.